Hello, this is Nikki Kamazeski, and I'm bringing to you your Soul Scope. I am powered by love. This is for Aquarius Decan 1 from January 20th to the 29th. And alright. I'm just going to sit in the resonance really quick so I can hear from the Akashic records. So if you see me doing this, that's what I'm doing. I'm not blanking, I promise. So I just want to let you guys know, this is the deck I'll be reading from, the Moonology deck. So I'm getting a sense that things are maybe feels a little bit anxious. Feels unstable, maybe some feelings of uncertainty in the finance / career section of your life. And I say that because it feels heavy and it feels like it's like something with stability. So well, I will tell you guys that we are in Mercury retrograde right now. So all the things that you're feeling is because of the planetary alignments right now. Is bringing up a lot of emotions. But if you're feeling like you are, a little bit stuck and you're not going very in the, maybe you're not making, you feel like you're not making the strides in the way that you feel like you want to. And in particular in the career aspect or the stability section. And that goes back to, your beliefs about who you are, and that stability of your self-worth and your self-confidence. But one thing that I would recommend is that these feelings, these emotions that are coming up and bubbling up are making you feel like things aren't sturdy. So when you feel the ground shake like that, you're kind of forced to take a look at everything around you and everything that's going on in your life, and the decisions that you've made that have gotten you here to where it is that you are now. And you feel like you haven't, it just feels like it, like uncertainty or like, yeah, just like uncertainty of what it is that you're doing. And you kind of have to, I would say, take a step back and actually just evaluate like what it is that you want and what it is that you desire, because this is a time where things are coming up and you are being forced to take a look at what it is that you truly desire and want to do with your life. And if things aren't playing out in the ways that you wish they were, or like a certain aspect of your life isn't being fulfilled in the ways that you need it to be, or you're feeling like something's missing, you should just take that step back and take meditate a little bit, or just try to bring to your awareness of what it is that you really want, and try and make that a little bit clearer. That way, you could stop going back and forth with yourself, and tripping up over the small things of like, okay, this is making me feel like really unstable or a little uneasy. And if it's a career path that it is that you're struggling with, I would just say, like, what is it that you're, it sounds so cheesy because everybody says this, but like, what is it that your heart really wants? You have to listen to that heart space that's speaking to you. And if something, those feelings are coming up because something, isn't right. You're not doing something that your guides, that your soul would want you to be doing better in a different way. So also, I'm hearing communication. Communicate, I would say, just speak on the things that you do want, that you want to see changing for yourself. Because the vibration of what you say, man, have I learned that carries a lot of, that carries like a lot in the universe. Your vibration of the words that you say, each of your words actually carries a vibration, not just like with the way you say it, or just what you are actually saying. So being aware of what it is that you do say that you want, speaking on it, and then taking the steps to get there is actually a very important step. Speaking on what it is that you do want. So once you get that clarity, once you've taking that step back, and kind of have reevaluated, what's going on in your life and what you really want in this, with your passions, and because you are passionate about what it is that you're doing. I can feel that, but there's something holding you back, and that could just be an old belief of, I was telling you earlier, it felt like something that was, in your stability, line, and your feelings. So that could just be a belief about your self-worth, or, you not being good enough, or you not thinking that, that you are the person to do this that you want to be doing. Or maybe you're thinking, that you can't, or someone's told you can't, or maybe it's just that you don't feel like you deserve it. These are all things that keep us away from our dreams. So it's a good time to, I would say, meditate, just kind of like sit with yourself, and just really bring forward what it is that you want. It's important to take that time to actually just marinate with yourself, and because there's a lot going on, and especially if you're working a lot and things are getting busy, it's going to be important to go back to your center yourself, and go back to that space where you can hear, and you can be with yourself, and actually think about what it is that is kind of making you feel this way. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. This is the first card I pulled from the Moonology deck. This is a good card. This is in Pisces, by the way. I'm a Pisces. But balance, spirituality, and practicality. That's going straight to, you feeling like, if it's with the career, this is what I'm hearing for you guys. You're feeling like this is too big, or this is not, you're not good enough for it, and you're kind of just like going at it, and you're not feeling like you're making any way with it. You're feeling unstable. that's where I was saying you do need to sit down and you do need to evaluate what it is that you really want, and if this is something that you want to keep going forward in, if it's a passion, if that passion is burning inside of you with what you're doing with your career, um, then you have to balance that practicality in yourself, and you have to say, like, this is something that I can do. This is, this is what I want to do, and nothing is going to stop me because I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Um, so that's where the spirituality and practicality comes together, and they kind of form a beautiful balance with each other. Because when you do have these dreams and you have these big aspirations and all these ideas that are amazing, you should chase them, but you do have to think about, okay, how am I going to get there? And that's, once you make that decision, the universe is gonna support you with that. So emotions are running high. Very, very true. We are in or Mercury is in retrograde right now, so this is speaking to that. And that's what's causing this, like, uncertainty. This is why you're feeling these ways, because you haven't really had the time to really, like, directly think about what it is that you're doing with your career, because something's making you feel like this. So whether or not, if it's something that you want to be doing, or if it's you feel like you can't do it. So these are strong emotions that are, coming up in your life, and it's kind of draining you and making you feel like a little unmotivated and just tired, and kind of just like not inspired, and just not wanting to pursue it, because again, it just feels like a self-worth or doubt. So the next card I pulled was expect powerful change. So after all this thinking and reflecting and deciding that you're doing, definitely expect things to change, because this is a long time coming. It's about it is time. Literally, it is time, because of the planetary alignments right now. It is time for you to actually, be certain with the things, that you're doing. You have to say, this is what I want to do, and be confident in it. Be like, trust yourself. If that's what you want to do, then that's exactly what you should be doing. And don't let your past, don't let your belief systems and those doubts that you hear that constantly being repeated in your mind just to hold you back. So expect some change, expect some growth, and I mean, it could be difficult sometimes, because growth comes with discomfort, or vice versa. So don't ever think that, don't ever get discouraged if it feels a little challenging at first, or if it feels like, you're going through something. Just get that out, like, because that's going to happen. That's going to literally come into your head, and it's going to say, oh no, I can't do it, no. It's going to sound like that. And then you just kind of have to quiet that down. It's the few thoughts after that where you're like, okay, that's not true, because I know I'm the shit, and I'm doing this because this is what I'm passionate about, and I know this is going to go somewhere, and I'm putting all, everything I have into this because it's my passion. So, expect that change to come after you've, deciphered where those thoughts are, and which ones you want to listen to. And it's things will definitely come, but it's going to take some, like I said, reflection and some deciding. I'm going to read also, or I'm going to pull from the Light Keepers deck. Keepers of the Light. I keep saying Light Keepers. Same thing, though. These are the entities that are with you right now. through this deciding in this reflection that you are going through. And let's see who's with you. But yeah, if you are feeling like it's a deep-rooted doubt that you're not good enough for what it is that you want to be doing and what you're really passionate about, you know, that stems in hardcore, you know, repetition of you telling yourself, you know, these negative things, and you kind of have to shift those thoughts and kind of be aware of when they come up. So if you're feeling some type of way at work or with something that you're passionate about doing, you know, be aware of when those thoughts come up, and then, you know, trace back to say, okay, why am I feeling like this? Why do I feel like I can't do this right now? And then you can, once you identify where that's coming from, it's going to be easier for you to shift them. So let's see. Ooh, so you got green Tara with you. And this is supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. So she's basically just protecting you through this whole process of you, you know, cutting those cords from those old belief systems of you not being good enough. And well, I mean, it happens to everybody. This literally happens to everybody. This happens to me, to everybody. But you are limiting yourself. You're putting yourself in this box and you don't even realize it, because, you know, you just believed, you were just, over time, you just believed it to be true. So that's where you just have to go in, and that's where I was saying you have to just think about where those thoughts are coming from and when they do come in, to help you shift out of those. But green Tara is with you. Let's see. And then holy amethyst, divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. So going back to what it is, you know, you sitting with yourself and deciding and really having a clear intention of what it is that you want to do, and focus on your passions, because you have something to offer the world, and a very bright light that you should show. So you know, follow that, and don't let these old belief systems of who you thought you were, and don't let that keep you in this box that you're keeping yourself in, because, I mean, you want to break out, you feel it, that's why you're feeling, you know, so shaken up, because you feel like, okay, something's not right, so, you know, you're being limited in some way. So yeah, let me show you one more time before I put them away. And then yeah, so if that resonated with you guys, check out our links below. We got a free chance to win a free reading, so sign up. It's down below. And then we also got a YouTube exclusive reading, which is a more in-depth reading. So book with one of us readers here at Empowered by Love, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in and being here and listening to me, and just taking the time to kind of see where you want to take your life, and listen to your soul. So this is all guidance coming from the Akashic Records. So I'm sending you and love and peace, and I want to say peace out to you guys.